Hello, everyone. Welcome to our podcast. I'm Alice.
And I'm Bob. Today, we're diving into the exciting trends in electric vehicles.
That's right. We'll explore the types of electric cars available, the reasons behind their growing popularity, and what the future might hold for the automotive industry.
We will also touch on some of the leading manufacturers and their unique offerings. So, let's get started.
To begin, let's define what we mean by electric vehicles or EVs. Bob, can you explain?
Sure, electric vehicles are cars that are powered entirely or partly by electricity. They use electric motors instead of internal combustion engines.
Exactly. There are two main types of electric vehicles: battery electric vehicles, which also called BEVs, and plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, which called PHEVs.
Right, BEVs run solely on electricity, while PHEVs combine an electric motor with a gasoline engine.
And we're seeing a significant shift in consumer preferences towards EVs due to environmental concerns and advancements in technology.
Yes, in the past, people were concerned about the range and charging infrastructure, but those worries are decreasing.
Exactly. With more charging stations being built, convenience is becoming less of an issue for potential EV buyers.
Let's discuss why electric cars are becoming more popular. What are some of the driving factors?
One major factor is the increasing awareness of climate change. Many people want to reduce their carbon footprint.
Absolutely, electric cars produce zero tailpipe emissions, making them a cleaner alternative to traditional gasoline vehicles.
Additionally, governments around the world are offering incentives for electric vehicle purchases, like tax credits and rebates.
That's a great point. These incentives make EVs more affordable for consumers.
Another factor is the improvement in battery technology, which has led to longer ranges and shorter charging times.
Yes, consumers are now able to drive electric cars without worrying about running out of battery on long trips.
And let's not forget about the rising fuel prices. Many consumers are looking for more cost-effective options.
Right, EVs can save money in the long run, especially with lower maintenance costs.
Now, let's dive into the different types of electric cars available today.
As we mentioned earlier, we have battery electric vehicles and plug-in hybrid electric vehicles.
Right. BEVs are completely electric and rely on charging stations. Some popular examples are the Tesla Model 3 and the Nissan Leaf.
Yes, the Tesla Model 3 is known for its long range and advanced technology, making it a favorite among consumers.
On the other hand, PHEVs, like the Toyota Prius Prime, offer the flexibility of both an electric motor and a gasoline engine.
Exactly, this means drivers can use electric power for short trips and switch to gasoline for longer journeys.
There are also fuel cell electric vehicles, like the Toyota Mirai, which use hydrogen to generate electricity.
Fuel cell electric vehicles are less common, but have the potential for long ranges and quick refueling times.
Each type of EV has its own benefits and drawbacks, and it's important for consumers to choose based on their needs.
Let's not forget about emerging technologies like solid-state batteries, which promise even greater efficiencies.
Let's talk about some leading manufacturers in the electric vehicle market.
Tesla is often the most recognized name when it comes to electric cars. Their innovative approach has set a standard in the industry.
Absolutely. Tesla's focus on performance, range, and technology has made electric cars more appealing to consumers.
Other brands like Nissan, Chevrolet, and Ford have also made significant strides in the EV market with models like the Nissan Leaf, Chevrolet Bolt, and Ford Mustang Mach-E.
Yes, and traditional luxury brands like BMW and Mercedes-Benz are entering the electric vehicle space with models like the BMW i4 and the EQ series from Mercedes.
It's exciting to see how established brands are adapting to this new trend while also competing with newer companies.
Also, we should mention companies like Rivian and Lucid Motors, which are focusing on high-performance electric vehicles.
Exactly, their entry into the market adds more variety and competition, which is great for consumers.
Government policies play a crucial role in the adoption of electric vehicles. What are some examples?
Many countries have set ambitious goals to phase out gasoline and diesel vehicles in favor of electric options.
Yes, for instance, the UK plans to ban the sale of new petrol and diesel cars by 2030, which encourages consumers to switch to EVs.
And in the US, President Biden's administration has proposed various incentives to promote electric vehicle sales and infrastructure development.
Right. This includes funding for charging stations to make it easier for people to charge their cars.
Some cities even offer benefits like access to carpool lanes and reduced registration fees for electric vehicles.
These policies are essential for creating a supportive environment for EV adoption.
And as more countries commit to reducing greenhouse gas emissions, we can expect to see similar initiatives globally.
Let's discuss the charging infrastructure that supports electric vehicles.
Charging stations are essential for the success of EVs. They need to be as accessible as gas stations.
Yes, there are different types of charging stations, including Level 1, Level 2, and DC fast chargers.
Level 1 chargers use a standard home outlet and are the slowest, while Level 2 chargers are faster and commonly found in public spaces.
DC fast chargers can provide a significant charge in a short amount of time, making them ideal for long trips.
The development of fast charging networks is crucial for reducing range anxiety among potential EV buyers.
And many companies are working on expanding this infrastructure, including partnerships with retail locations.
It's also interesting to note that some EV owners install home charging stations for convenience.
Yes, home charging can significantly reduce the hassle of finding public charging stations. Now, let's discuss the environmental impact of electric vehicles.
While EVs produce zero tailpipe emissions, there are still environmental concerns related to battery production and disposal.
Yes, the mining of materials like lithium, cobalt, and nickel used in batteries can have negative environmental effects.
That's a valid point. However, advancements in recycling technologies and sustainable sourcing are being developed to address these issues.
Exactly. Many companies are working on ways to recycle batteries, reducing waste and making the process more sustainable.
Additionally, using renewable energy sources to charge electric vehicles can significantly reduce their overall environmental impact.
It's essential to consider the entire life cycle of the vehicle when evaluating its environmental impact.
And as the grid becomes greener, the benefits of driving an EV will increase.
Let's talk about consumer perception of electric vehicles. How has it changed over the years?
Initially, many people were skeptical about electric vehicles due to concerns about range, charging times, and performance.
But as technology has improved, those perceptions are changing. More consumers are recognizing the benefits of owning an EV.
Yes, many consumers now see EVs as a viable alternative to traditional cars, especially with increasing fuel prices.
And as more people become environmentally conscious, the demand for electric vehicles continues to rise.
That's right. Social media and influencer marketing also play a role in shaping public opinion about electric vehicles.
It's interesting to see how EVs are being marketed now compared to a few years ago. There's a focus on lifestyle and sustainability.
Exactly. Many brands are promoting EVs as not just cars, but part of a sustainable lifestyle.
Looking ahead, what do you think the future holds for electric vehicles?
I believe we will see even more advancements in battery technology, leading to longer ranges and shorter charging times.
Yes, the development of solid-state batteries could revolutionize the industry by providing higher energy density and safety.
And as more manufacturers enter the market, we can expect a wider variety of electric vehicles, including trucks and SUVs.
Right. The competition will drive innovation and lower prices for consumers.
Additionally, as charging infrastructure improves, more people will feel comfortable making the switch to electric.
It's also possible that we will see more autonomous electric vehicles in the future.
Yes, the integration of AI and EV technology could lead to safer and more efficient transportation.
While the future looks bright for electric vehicles, there are still challenges to overcome.
One major challenge is the high initial cost of electric vehicles compared to traditional cars.
Yes, even with incentives, the upfront cost can be a barrier for many consumers.
Additionally, the availability of charging infrastructure is still lacking in some areas.
This can make it difficult for potential buyers to consider EVs, especially in rural areas.
Another issue is the production capacity for batteries. As demand increases, manufacturers need to scale up production without sacrificing sustainability.
That's a crucial point. The industry will need to innovate to keep up with the growing demand for EVs.
Let's shift our focus to the economic impact of electric vehicles.
The growth of the EV market can create new jobs in manufacturing, technology, and infrastructure development.
Yes, as more companies invest in electric vehicle production, there will be a demand for skilled workers.
Additionally, the shift towards EVs can lead to changes in the oil industry as demand for gasoline decreases.
That's right, it could also impact related sectors, like auto repair and parts manufacturing.
As cities invest in charging infrastructure, it can also boost local economies.
And the long-term savings for consumers can lead to increased spending in other areas of the economy.
As we wrap up, it's clear that electric vehicles are here to stay and are shaping the future of the automotive industry.
Yes, and understanding the trends and types of electric cars can help consumers make informed decisions.
Thank you for joining us today. We hope you found this discussion informative and engaging.
Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast and share your thoughts below.
Until next time, keep exploring the world of electric vehicles.